Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is me, Brooke Phillips, aka Lenore slash Raven, Miss Turner, whatever. Hold on. There we go. Been putting my hair up all day. If I let it down. So I'm about to send up the link in the other group chats or some. If you want to pop in, let me know. I was sending the group link, whatever, for the stream. Let's see. Let's see who wants in. Send this to. Which group was it? This one. Hi, Phil. Oh, you're just woken up. It's been a while I talked to you, Phil. One of my few favorite British people. I'll just send the link your way. What's up, Chris? This is also connected. Alrighty, let's see. It's the uh just send that to him. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun night. I can tell. See. Okay, thank you, Bill. Sorry, try to send links to chats and stuff like that. But one hand in hand there, we talked about while I could send it to my Gulf Coast Wrestling Insider stuff or Gulf Coast Connection. It's still weird to saying that because I always start say what's happening for that update. What's our deep site? Sorry, it's been a while since I've done a live on my connection page. But I would say this: we're going to start doing interviews again with indie wrestlers, and our first ever. It's been a long time. Wrestler interview that we're going to have is with Scott Patterson, Pat. We're going to do an interview with him. Can't wait to do that on this coming Sunday. We're still figuring out. He's going to get me the time frame, and we're both going to play out with that. If anyone wants to have any, Jesus, my hair. Fine, it's fine. Any questions to Scott Patterson? Let me know in the comments or let me know in my DMs or anything like that. I will try my best to ask Pat anything he wants to know because this has been a while since I interviewed Scott, and that's going to be fun. I'm also trying to see more indie shows. There is going to be one on July I know I'm heading to a show debating going to the show tomorrow or tonight, either Revolt Wrestling or DCW in Biloxi. So I'm debating either go to the show in Biloxi or go to the show in Foley. At this moment in time, I am probably be iffy at those two events. If I show up, I show up. Till then, I am probably be at TBS, hanging out with my friends there. I know, clown. Just seeing if anyone else wants to pop in. I just want to just let me know because again, there's a lot. I get it. Knowing him, he's gonna probably go to the spam comment. And you can tell that I'm focused, Brooke. Which show has a better lineup? Oh, hold on. Let me find. That is interesting. It's the. Okay. This is DCW. Hold on. Screen share. Share audio. Why not? So this is what they're representing right now for DCW. They have looks like they have good old big names. We got Hall of Famers. We got two Hall of Famers. We got the Rock and Roll Express. We got Brian Cage, and we got Chris Andros, or as Chris Masters, if you know him in his WWE run. Got Brimstone. We got Mr. Brimstone right here. Let's see here. Let's have more photos of the event. Diamond. Diamond Championship Wrestling. Okay, here's. We already saw that. Here's the first match. Yes, Cage. Oh yeah, I forgot. Why this is a well? It depends on the how far it is and pricing and like. I know Brian Cage is a huge name in wrestling fans. I get that. And also I am curious about Victor Benjamin though. I like his get up, but I might be interested in seeing this. What is the other? You got this one looks sick. Hold on, let's see here. We got also got the Master Lock Challenge. That's also going to be here. We go look down working down the rest of the card. We got the Master Challenge. We got Isaiah Zane versus Christian Green. My bad. I love Zane. Isaiah Zane. This boy is awesome. No, you're not. No, you're not, Michael. Isaiah Zane. This boy is so athletic. Same thing with with him with the Russell twins. Like, woo! I love the energy, the style that Isaiah Zane have. I cannot wait if I do see him wrestle again. Maybe go to here. I'll be happy to see him, but I don't know much about Christian Green. If anyone knows more about him, please let me know because I'd love to learn more about wrestlers in the Panhandle and the Gulf Coast area. Just let me know on that. And it looks like the next match is Level X and the Heavyweight Butterflies. Um, hmm. I know maybe one member of the Butterflies. Yeah. Level X, we got Blanco Loco, and I probably hate myself that I don't know Blanco's tag team partner. Because I'm so used to him teaming up with Ellie and stuff. So it's hard for me to remember who Level X is at the time. But I know I love Loco's work ethic. Loco is always funny. This man carries a Pikachu backpack with him, and sometimes that throws into his opponents and matches the Pikachu gets shocked. And I know that if Zelzabar is still watching, he faced Su Young. And it is, and what I said before, throw the Pikachu shocks Sue. So that's going to be a part of a good tag team match to see. Yeah, Blanco Loco fought Sue. Court. Yeah. Yes, you did. You heard a name, and it is your favorite. Yes, this man right here, Blanco Loco, has faced your Sue. Then we have the tag teams, the Southern Wrecking Crew. I love the Southern Wrecking Crew, especially Brian James. Because I know James for a long time. Since his days in Emerald Empire, days doing singles matches in VCW. Man, seeing how he has improved in the tag team scene with his partner is awesome. Seeing classic tag teams again because that's their style, is especially old school big man talk, take punishment, talk later, no high flying, straight to the point. And I love that sometimes in professional wrestling. You know, yes, I do love a little bit of high flying once in a while, but we deal with a classic beatdown. When it feels right, it feels right to see. I'm curious to see who they'd be facing to face for the tag team titles. That's one thing I'm curious on seeing. Then we have this little rocker. Get it because of Rock and Roll Express. We got the Mac Daddy Does, Johnny Taylor, Boss Moves Security. Then we got the Rock and Roll Express with Mustang Mike and Brimstone. I am curious to see how this will play out, especially the Rock and Roll Express. Because if I remember correctly, the Rock and Roll Express is supposed to have a retirement tour or something like that. If not, I could be wrong. Mac Daddy Dudes and No More John. Justin, thank you. One of my favorite commentators and announcers is here. Woo! Always there to help me out. But Justin, I'm in a torn. Oh, it's featuring Boss Move Security. Okay. Oh, I got one of my friends, Phil Marshall, coming in all the way from the UK. Let's see how. Hello, Phil.
Hello, how's it going?
Good.
It's
Fighting sleep. That's how it is.
yeah, it's not fun. I mean, it's 7 o'clock in the morning over here, and kind of saw the live stream. And yes, I can talk about wrestling half asleep for an hour. that sounds like a good idea. Let's go into the minutiae of the backstage politics and all that. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Did I remember to wipe? I don't know.
Also, Justin, I'm trying to one of the guys in the comments section. Quick, Justin, you are one of the best ring announcers in the game that I have seen so far. I am torn right now between Revolt Wrestling and DCW, and it is hard for me to pick which show to want to go to. But look at this roster, right? This match right here. You see the Hall of Fame tag team with the Rock and Roll Express.
Yeah.
Like they're still go for their age, and you know they're supposed to have a retirement tour or something like that. I'm just,
Are we going to see them have one last match in AEW? Maybe.
probably. Who knows? Hey, if they fight, if they want to face the Young Bucks, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, there's so 4-way matchup. Full-time Beast Jinx in action. That's the thing. I think the one when I look at local shows around me, sometimes one of the things America does better is actually kind of post the matches. But on the UK shows, you just tend to get a poster, and then you look at the website and they go, "These people will be here." But what's the match lineup? These people will be here. No, but I asked what the match lineup is. Look, they're right in the building. It's not what I asked. So at least America.
That's what I think is interesting, like how different shows work. Especially how your opinion with the UK standpoint right now is showing DCW's lineup right now. And after, okay, so you're doing the action at Revolt. After we're done looking at the card for DCW, I'll be looking at the Revolt card because I'm torn for Revolt because I love that show as well because there's wrestlers that are there that I'm kind of well known with.
Yeah, of course. So you want to show the support for the roster that you know.
Yeah. Like, for example, JD Jenkins, I know him pretty well too. And when he was back in Revolt, also in heyday of Revolt, this boy is big. He's a big man with the UFC background, and he really plays the Beast gimmick so well. And I really want to see him in action again. That's also again why I'm so torn. It's like,
Do they record the shows at all?
I think I do. And this right here, I think is one of my favorites right now because of M2's gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
He's addicted to nachos, Doritos.
So all I'm thinking of now is Hook.
He was Hook before Hook was a thing.
Yeah, he was Hook before Hook was Hook. So, yes, I don't even know the card. The Privacy and Professional will be down to the Tag Team Championships.
The Pride? Oh, that'd be a good one. And we got the Clown.
Yeah, well, I'm lucky this kind of show happens because when it comes to the American indie scene on the lower levels, I don't really know much of what's going on. So I do try and pay attention to the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, the Gulf Coast is so much interesting. It's hard to debate on there.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, I think that's it for that particular thing. For that, yeah. Then let's head to Revolt Pro Wrestling. This is,
and that is Revolt. A lot of these shows, thanks to modern technology, would be able to use iPhones to connect directly to a PC to have a multi-camera shoot. So if they wanted to do a live show over YouTube or Facebook or something, I think they'd have the opportunity, and it's not expensive to do.
okay. So Justin said, of course, Wicked will be there. As much I can't stand them. No one can match the intensity of Zane Stevens, the stamina of Lucha Lacora, and the hunger of Wes Lauren. This is Zane right here. Bill. This is Zane, and this is Wes right here.
All right, okay.
Yeah, they're part of a fashion named Wicked. I think there's a decent photo of them. Yeah, there it is, right there.
Sunday. 25th. Right. Hopefully they record something because I'd like to be able to see from this side of the pond.
I think they probably do. I know how good they are. Are you just gonna sit there and look pretty?
Well, no, it's too early in the morning for me.
I'm talking about the clown.
All right, okay. The vaping clown.
God. Let's see. We go down the card here. First off, this is the tag team titles. These are the tag champions. I want to get okay. I want you to guess the one wearing the mask. This guy's gimmick right here. Guess what his name is.
I'm going to go full gimmick infringement and say Hulk Hogan Jr.
Oh, I say that his gimmick is interesting.
Right.
You remember how people like to make fun of the Soviet Union?
Oh, yes, of course, the old Cold War era gimmicks.
Yeah, he calls himself Ivan Koloff.
Ivan Koloff.
I didn't know it. It is Koloff. It's Koloff. And here's his gimmick is we need more Koloff. That's his tagline.
We need more Koloff.
Yes.
So he's a representation of the old communist regime, but his mask is blue.
He had more different masks. He had a Mario mask theme one for Halloween Battle Royale.
That sounds like coming straight out of DDT from over in Japan. Please tell me that one of the competitors in the match is going to be a sex doll, like it is in DDT. They actually had the sex doll win the KOD championship.
If you have a Roku, there is called Gulf Coast Wrestling Network.
Ah, right, brilliant. Okay.
It's free, so.
Ah, right, okay. I will. Well, I don't think we have Roku over here, but I'm sure I can find a way to make it happen. Definitely.
Yes. And the next is their opponent is sorry, Columbia watches in advance, but I keep forgetting what your tag team partner's name is. Neat. But
Randy Savage.
Randy Savage.
It's the Mega Powers.
Yep.
And we got on this
Matt,
side.
check out.
Oh, we can hear your mic check.
Yeah.
And over here we got the unprofessional.
Hey, I'm Phil. I'm a disappointment. It saves time.
The unprofessional. So we got Cameron Thomas and Justin Overstreet. Okay, what do you think of those names of Justin Overstreet, Phil? For someone from you.
Justin Overstreet. Why Overstreet? Oh, I suppose it'd be daft if it was Understreet because, you know, I mean, he'd be dead. So I suppose Overstreet makes sense. Just in Overstreet. I'm trying to work out if it's a pun or not, like Just Incredible was.
Oh no, he's pretty good. He's very good at let's see here. Juice Jennings, the conspiracy genius, master of the Universal Bar, is there on a 3-week winning streak, looking to deliver another Georgia Guidestone pile driver. Is H2 Overstreet or just overrated, says Michael Cook.
Obviously very well liked by the community.
There's a reason why they call it the unprofessionals for a reason.
Well, Yeah, I suppose. What specifically do they do that's unprofessional?
Oh, there's
What?
another thing about Revolt. I'm gonna plug this one quick. That they are doing so probably they're doing a free training.
Oh, nice.
So basically, if anyone wants to train in the train in their
Yep.
scene.
Yes, and it comes at the very, very low price of nothing.
Hey, that's fun, right?
Yeah.
That's one way to. That's it's perfect for people nowadays.
Yeah, I hear if you buy one, you get one free. I think he's at the Vinegar Strokes.
Too many opportunities to be inappropriate. Mute mic.
I don't know. Do you
Here,
enjoy?
I'll do it for you.
Mhm.
There you go.
We'll save the inappropriateness for a bit later.
We got Jay Sky. If you see he did some work in AEW Dark, not that long ago. You might see some of his stuff with his. This is going to be I love Jay's work. He's high flying, quick as a beat, always a technical wrestler as well. I love that kind of style when it's like I know high fly is popular, but he get technical. That's always the good stuff.
So being technical with it as well. For example, kind of going into a tilt to whirl and then breaking into an armbar, something along those lines. So it goes from quick to stoppage very quickly. It's kind of reminds me of the best of the Super Junior series, where you get those start, stop. So very Puro based.
Oh, hi Jess. Hi Miss Mayhem. How you doing, sweetheart?
Hello, Jess. I don't know you, but I probably will down the line. I'm not very good at this.
Let's see.
So I'd imagine that AEW's got a lot of connections with the West Coast or the Gulf Coast, considering the amount of athletes they're bringing in.
Yeah, we got there's the Gulf Coast is very full of wrestling, and basically in my area, the Panhandle. Again, we all know about the House of Wolves in our line of stuff, Monstar, Rudo, Frost, Sanders, all of them. Sooner one will pop in AEW Dark if they had the chance to. We got JD Drake. He got signed to AEW.
You have JD Rush.
Who knows? Sooner or later, JD might get signed, but I'd run his own promotion first.
Well, yeah. So I'd imagine the Gulf Coast is a very good mix of styles. Then, considering you were talking about Lucha at some point, then the technical side of the other.
Lucha Lacora. Oh, if there's one wrestler you need to look up is Lucha. I know Lucha since I first started watching indie wrestling. That's maybe almost 8 years now. And he is high flying. He is off the beat.
I'd imagine family friendly. So the one man Chikara, when Chikara didn't have its awful name for things happening.
There's a reason why Lucha Lacora he got his name being Lucha Lacora.
I'm very family friendly.
I can tell. Don't worry about him. He's just having a good time. At times he is sounding like he's touching himself in a way that would make Jesus cry, but other times he seems quite nice. Do you have an OnlyFans?
Love I have PayPal. Tell me what you want.
How do you feel about feet and dirt?
feet and do it. We can make that work.
All right, then. Sounds like a plan. I'll check my account and see how many pitches I can get.
Of course, you want to ask that to someone who was all the way in West Virginia.
Well, of course, I'm a terrible human being.
Ugh.
That means God likes you. I'm God.
Fantastic. And once again on the muting. But sorry, what were we talking about? I got distracted by the unbelievably sexy man.
About Lucha Lacora. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. Give me one quick.
There we go. I'm God.
Sorry. So Lucha Lacora.
Okay, I'll try to. This is not.
I can hear a promo in the background.
I don't know how to move that. Remove that on. Weird. There was one. Somebody that got frozen with one of Lucha's old promos. There.
Just looking at the bottom of the screen at a man chewing his own teeth.
You gotta ruin. No, hey, be careful with that mask. You don't want to have Gage buy you a new one. That's like the third time he buy you one. So stop it.
Maybe next time get one with a ball gag.
We're only 32 minutes in already.
I'm trying to be a good boy. I haven't said. You know, I've been quite a good boy.
God.
At this rate, we're going to be reviewing old XPW shows.
Oh God.
Don't worry. The ball gag is coming.
You see that?
Anal beats are coming too. I see you, Loki. I see you.
All right.
He knows who he is, and he knows what's coming for him.
Yes, you. Figuratively and literally.
The paved air is so heavy and dry.
Oh, hi, Ruby.
Him? No.
It's a
God.
cool summer. Leaving me here on my own. It's a cool summer. Now you're gone. The city's crowded, my friends are away, and I'm on my own. It's too hard to handle, so I got to get up
I did
and
this was
go.
all the way down, if I correctly, in
It's a
Louisiana.
cool summer. Leaving me here on my own. It's a cool summer. Leaving me here on my own. It's a cool.
That is such a good choice of song for that. Taking the original song, half speed in it.
I actually like that version.
Yeah, I know. One song I've always found that was very good for kind of, let's just say you're having a WrestleMania type build up. It's that big. I mean, obviously everyone's going on about the Kate Bush song running up that hill.
Yeah.
But a
Okay,
band
I
called,
like that song, okay?
yeah, Placebo actually did a cover of that. and it's very much low key, and it's just a dun 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 dun. So it's kind of a more kind of minor key depressing tone, and I always thought that would be a really good build up for a WrestleMania type match. An interesting fact about that song: the backing vocals are provided by Kate Bush herself.
It's so funny. She does a song. She does a song called "This Woman's Work." And I remember years ago, I was 14. I heard the song from Maxwell. I did not know it was a cover until years later from Kate Bush, and I was like, Kate Bush, why does that name sound so familiar? And I was
Wuthering Heights.
And I was like, oh, she's the one who did This Woman's Work in Wuthering Heights. And I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know. If I would have known, I mean, and the fact that
Michael never noted that the next time because Hybrid Pro is coming back and you're one of the video editors for them. So note for that as a song idea for a big feud for Hybrid Pro.
I'm helping the indie scene, one musical at a time.
I think Michael will find a good match for that particular song for.
Oh, definitely. And that's the thing. It's one of the things that I do like about the modern indie scene now is, once again, like I said before, just thanks to modern technology, people can get a much better kind of resolution on their videos, and you can actually get to see some of the real highlights in crisp detail. Ring of Honor, when it first came out in the first year, loved it. Obviously, matches like Amazing Red versus Low-Ki were brilliant, but unfortunately they were on camcorder, so it's a case of finding the video, upscaling it to that point, because I'd love to get those first year videos and try and upscale them to 4K.
Yeah, what is sweet to see.
Yeah. And congratulations, Ruby, on the championship win.
Oh, thank you. Which championship are you talking about? Are you talking about the Starlight Championship?
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you.
Not a problem. Well, you like I said before, you're doing a great job, and I think at this, you're definitely beating me on championships. I think you both are. I tend to be used more as a kind of creepy Englishman role.
Creepy Englishman. I mean, hell. I mean, that's what basically sells in the world today. So being creepy, as long as you don't overdo it to a way that people think that you're really creepy, but in a way that you're acting like a creep, then that's a different story. But lately, right now, I'm thinking in EWA. In a way, in my mind, I feel like I'm losing my fire, but I said to myself, I know I'm losing my fire. I just I don't want to overdo it. You know what I mean?
Mm. With a few of the matches I want to have. I mean, I'm obviously working for XWE. I need to do some stuff for them, but I've been doing the minor stuff for PWTV.
Or maybe it's just with some of the promos I've been seeing in EWA, except for yours, Brooke. I think it's just the lack. I think it's a lack of promotion. I think in a way.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare, but I think that's where people have to. If they're not being promoted, then they just have to promote themselves. It's like Zack Ryder years ago, and when I went into XWE, it was doing that whole big puzzle thing that I'll have to send you the video to, because I decided to do it as, instead of just an intro, you didn't know who I was, didn't know what I was doing there, and essentially you didn't even see my face or hear my voice. It was, I built an entire website with a lot of puzzles to solve, and once you solve them, you could actually get access to a zip file in there that would have a video that you could put up for yourself to call my name. Because I thought it was different.
Yeah, I remember he told me that before. I thought that was a unique style, because I don't see anyone ever done that. I don't even think anyone had done it. Even in the actual wrestling business, I don't think anyone has done that trait.
I know. I think the nearest it came to it was when Chris Jericho came back to the WWE and had the Save Us 222 gimmick.
Yeah.
I just took it to the nth degree because I know how to use a computer.
Honestly, when he came back with that, I mean, I did not know it was him at first until the letters started being revealed, and oh my God, it's Chris Jericho. And I was like, how did they pull that off without like not one single hint? Especially like, back in like 1999 when he was coming into WWE, which was WWF at the time. It debuted with the whole Millennium Clock. Honestly,
Yes.
I thought it was going to be like, a new superstar. I did not know it was going to be Chris Jericho at all.
And I think he was still under contract for WCW when they started doing those as well. So, oof.
Because that Millennium Clock was actually genius. Pure genius on his part.
Yeah, if you were to look at Chris Jericho's, one of his autobiographies, the actual idea of that came from him standing, waiting in the post office, and they had like a Millennium Countdown. And he thought to himself, yeah, that'd be a good way for someone to debut. Hey, wait a minute, that'd be a good way for me to debut. So that's how it all came across. You can thank the post office for the greatest intro in wrestling history.
Actually, I just got done editing a little like teaser promo because I actually am considering competing in OEW. So
go for it. I mean, I know with XWE closing down in a couple of months, I'm just going to have PWTV, and I'm going to be. I'm sure a couple of people go, yeah, he's not too bad. We'll throw him in and see what I can come up with.
What, you were XWE, Brooke? Or maybe that was someone else I was thinking of.
I will take that as a definite maybe.
Sorry.
Okay, were you previously XWE, or are you just a fan there?
I had like few matches here and there for XWE. I had my first match against Andra there, and I had a match with Fiona. I didn't mind doing another round with XWE before they close. Like, I have a few people on my list I wanted to face off, and most of them are in XWE.
I'd say jump in and just get the weekly run done, and you can have the last run. I mean, you've still got a couple of months.
Yeah, just one of the places I would never go near is CWF because Rodney King, he's a King douchebag. And he don't like people like me. So, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I went to CWF and I had a lot of fun trolling the entire roster.
Well, I didn't have a troll, of course,
Oh, yeah. Oh, they were so annoyed. I remember one woman there. She'd just do these promos that were slow and just like she's just trying to be like a dominatrix.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one video where you didn't see her face, you just saw her hands doing this. And it was only like 2 minutes long. And of course, me being the troll, I posted, well, at least you had the good grace not to put your face on there. I can cope with this one.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, she got very annoyed by that. Didn't mean it. She's probably a lovely woman for all I know. I just enjoy being a dick.
And you know what? It's so funny. Just a few days ago, I put up a promo in NCW, and out of nowhere, out of the blue, I mean, I saw who liked my promo. He actually loved my promo, and I saw it in the name, and I was really taken back because this guy is the king of all king douchebags. And of course, Brooke knows his name very, very well. I mean, I think a lot of people in the Ethan world know his name very, very well. By the name of Dylan James. Yeah. He liked my promo, and I'm like, I didn't even bother acknowledge it, but I just saw it, and I'm like, oh my God, are you serious?
Yes, I think we all know him. He's the undisputed world heavyweight fake cancer champion, from what I remember.
You know what? Speaking of which, I mean, it's funny. Someone sent me a video of him claiming that on video that he is a supporter of LGBTQ plus rights, and I'm like, bitch, now you are lying. I would have crawled through my phone and basically want to slap the living taste out of his mouth for saying that.
To me, I just see someone along the lines of a Dylan James as someone who is, when you see someone who's so ridiculously stupid, they just become funny, and you just can't be offended by them anymore because they're so
What
thick.
did I walk back into?
Yeah, honestly, when I would Dylan, he just makes me laugh in a way that he's just embarrassing himself. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I want to try to promise my favorite clown about a certain someone had a match with his favorite wrestler. Let me go find it. If we find it, get to know how Court is care about Su Young.
Su Young.
Maybe see what is he on YouTube? Maybe go check one quick.
Speaking of which, Court, do we have an official date yet on when Madhouse is going to come back? Actually, I am so eager to get back into action.
I'm supposed to make a post about that, about seeing people who want to sign up for the new season. We're going to open up sometime in some part of July. So,
okay.
Yes, I wouldn't know anything about that, would I, Ruby?
I mean, I did send you an invite to Madhouse actually weeks ago.
No,
weeks
you
ago.
didn't. I know nothing about it whatsoever, and I definitely haven't talked to the promoter already.
Okay, do I see? Okay, try to find Sue with Pikachu.
You know what's funny, Court? The video Dylan actually sent you. I actually thought it was funny with the whole Doink the Clown thing. I actually think that that actually will fit you if you if you were wrestling and you would come out like that. I mean, I actually think that would be a perfect fit for you.
Right, if we're going with masks, then I mean, give me a second. No.
Are we on YouTube or no?
Yes.
I'm gonna get them on.
Right, there we go.
Oh.
Yes, this is just for the weekends when I like to loosen up.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's the weekend anyway. Oh, and speaking of which, I just forgot. Today is June 25th.
Let me show
Today,
you what I get when I want to loosen up.
Today actually marks 13 years since Michael Jackson passed away. And being that I'll be in Chicago this weekend, his house that he was raised in, of course, it is not that far from Chicago, being that it is in Gary, Indiana, and I'm like 2 hours away from Gary, Indiana. I'm gonna have to pay another visit to his house again, just like to get people quality of flex, and probably maybe do like a little dance video for his old childhood home in memory of him.
Bear with God, he's gonna get what he likes when he wants to loosen up.
You're loosen up, aren't you, Court?
Yeah. Well, if you're looking to loosen up, I've got some margarine in the fridge.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
I'm waiting. Although it's a bit cheaper. I keep forgetting it's a wrestling show. I shouldn't be going into what lubricants are the best.
Oh, we're not supposed to do things like this? Oh,
Well,
I'm about to get in a lot of trouble.
No. Yes, this is focused more on the independent wrestling of the Gulf Coast.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to like what I have.
Well, on a professional basis, probably not, but on a personal basis, I've got a raging semi.
Now, Phil, quick question. It's about NXT UK. Is it actually filmed in the UK or is it filmed in Florida? Because I have my suspicions that it's filmed in Florida because I know a few of them, a few of the wrestlers from NXT UK is coming over to the other NXT, which is NXT 2.0.
I think the way NXT UK works is similar to the old TNA system where they record a lot of shows in advance. And so if you do get a wrestler going from NXT UK to NXT, then they do have the chance to take the flights. And by the time they need to record again, the wrestlers can be back in the UK. So, I believe it is
demonetized.
Oh my God, it's back.
Just in case you wanted to know how to shift piles, there's answer number 1.
Demonetized.
Because actually it was a few days ago. Actually, wasn't it? Okay. Chris Jensen and his tag team partner became the first American NXT UK tag team champions.
Sorry, it's just wonderful. Yes, you can,
What I do.
yes, you can tell it's American. It's circumcised.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
Why is it always funnier when they're flopping around? You can just imagine the sound effect being yeah, like that. Independent wrestling at its finest.
In my defense, this comes from an independent wrestler, Casanova Valentine. Deathmatch wrestler. New
Well, in
Jersey.
that case, it's related.
It is.
It's a deathmatch wrestler gimmick, dear Michael.
No, hold on. These are nails, not just thumbtacks.
Yes,
Over
Sonny
nails.
approves.
You want to explain on why your
Nope.
favorite deathmatch
Nope.
wrestler did it?
I don't explain things.
Yes, that
I
takes
just-
time and effort.
You're lucky I went as far as to say it comes from independent wrestling. Beyond that, nothing needs to be known.
I think the funniest thing about that is every time you tap the phone, it makes the most gentle, light tap. It's like, I'm caressing you.
I wouldn't even dare, as much as I love Dick, I would never even dare to like get close to like the thing that the court is holding.
It's great. I think you should start recording videos doing ASMR with that thing. Hello there. This is my spiky dildo. Yeah, do that for an hour and a half.
I guess so.
Well,
Yeah.
you need that pop money to get that dang Funko Pop.
I think that's already a Funko Pop in its own right.
Limited edition.
Yeah, just draw a face on it. Just draw a face on it and say it's Jason Statham at a sex club.
Let's see, do I have...
I'm sorry for deteriorating your show.
It happens a lot. Even it was
I'm not sorry.
Of course you're not.
Oh, trust me, a lot of these things like this happens a lot on Brooke's show, especially when they did her and Derek used to do High News over UWO. Oh my God, that was one of the best times.
See?
Oh.
I'm God.
Hello, Yahweh.
With a big ass thing like that, I bet you are.
Yes, comes with accessories. Are the batteries included?
Court, do you have oh, you're doing something.
Yes, I believe he's taking his clothes off.
Taking his clothes off, and he's not even showing me.
Easy there, Ruby.
Court, you are nothing but a tease. Although he is starting his own OnlyFans, so that's probably where we're supposed to go.
We need to talk. We need to talk prices if you want to see things.
If Court does an OnlyFans, trust me, I actually will love to subscribe to see what he actually is hacking.
I'm a full supporter. I'm a tier 3. That means I get the emojis.
Like I said, I'm God.
Oh yeah, he got his own shirt.
You
I'm
spelt
God.
cat wrong.
I'm trying to find the spot, but also, Cord, you might know Blanco Loco as I think he was in Kaiju.
Yeah,
Kaiju Big Kaiju Big Battle.
I was at the event you're speaking of. I was there live.
So you understand what I'm talking about Blanco Loco.
Yeah.
God, if I had a soundboard right now, Careless Whisper would be playing. Just be talking over it. If you're here looking for some good loving, may I present to you God.
Blakey says court site would be called Only Clowns.
No.
Oh,
I'm not
God,
a clown,
yes.
I'm God. I'm not a clown. I'm God. Only God.
I've got to ask, do you honk when you climax?
No.
Oh yeah, that's one of the questions I'm very interested, to know. How does a clown climax?
Oh, I know the answer to this one. He says, almost. I'm spent.
I have to go promo the dinosaur hot rod Allen soon.
Well, that sounds erotic, and I would surely like video coverage of that.
Where are you playing Hot Rod Allen at court?
Royal Court.
Oh.
Oh, I love that place. They just don't care.
No, they don't.
What's the place?
RCW.
Oh,
Yeah. It's essentially the 4chan of EFED.
sex is over because Bill will deep down on
Pinky Blinders.
Pinky Blinders. Pinky Blinders.
We are. Hold on.
I don't know what you're fucking talking about, mate. You coming to my house, telling me what I can fucking do.
Let's not forget heresy.
Excuse me.
Today we're learning words with a clown.
No words of Yahweh.
Yes. Today's letters are B and J, and the number is 68.
Just wait, we'll get to 69.
Oh no, 68. She pleasures you, and you owe one later.
The first time I heard that joke was like 20 years ago on an episode of Mad TV.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just showing my age now. It's not good.
I have completely ruined your show. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. It's been an absolute pleasure. I only hope that you didn't have your trousers on for any of it.
Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, and Phil, Shaun the Dead Part 2. Let's freaking go. Wait, is it actually happening?
Or you,
No, they just want me to be a part of the cast.
Oh!
would
Blake, you forgot about Matt Berry, Blake. Matt Berry would be perfect in that role.
I remember the first time I saw Shaun the Dead. I thought it was brilliant.
Oh, God. Absolutely great. Hot Fuzz was great, too.
I actually wonder, if that actually would happen, what would it actually be like right now?
Oh,
I
yeah.
I would be God. That's what it'd be like. I would be the God of the apocalypse.
Corey, you from
Fighting-
West?
What kind of Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome bullshit is this?
I think he's from Western Supermare. They're all like that.
Well, he's from West Virginia. What do you expect?
Like from the song Country Roads.
Yes. You hang out with the Mothman too much.
Yes. If you're going to sniff me, God, go
He's
lower.
a zombie, then that zombie's name is Court. I don't want to get bit by no zombie. I am not turning no zombie. Oh, no. This black man is not going to die in some horror movie.
No, it's absolutely fine. I mean, you turn him the other way round, he won't be able to bite you. He won't have the leverage.
You sure about
I
that?
do wonder if a zombie, if a zombie can actually keep it up, when he's doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's dead, so he's naturally going to be stiff.
I guess so.
I think this calls for a name change.
God.
No. And God's going away. Someone new is coming out.
All right. Please tell me it's Jimmy Savile.
Hmm?
Please tell me it's Jimmy Savile. Yes, if you do want to Google that at home, I truly apologize. But it would fit with God, it fit with Court.
Mm.
God will fix it for you, and you, and you. And if you're English, you'll get that, and you'll be either laughing or horrified.
Well, if you only want to know probably from the UK that all my friends list that I remember off the top of my head, it is Daniel Roberts, DJB, and Iron Bison, and you. So that's 4 British.
Yes, the 4 Englishmen, completely ruining everything for everyone.
Uh-huh. Right.
It'll be Johnny Sins. Oh, right, okay. Do you know what? Maybe he should come back as Rocky T. That'd be fun.
Rocky T is retired.
Is he?
Yeah, I heard he got retired from IDub.
Oh, that's interesting. Was he retired or did he just stop donating?
I don't know about that last bit, but I heard he's just done.
All right. Well, let me tell you something, brother. Random, but if Phil had a full beard and long hair, then he would rock a Chris Pontius look.
Oh my god.
Yeah, has anyone got a snake? I've got something to feed it.
If he was going for the Chris Pontius look, he definitely need to play the party boy music and then dance around his speedo.
Which is weird because whenever I look at Chris Pontius, I always think he looks like a young James Hetfield from Metallica.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at him when he was younger.
I need to do that, actually. That's something cool.
Uncle Touchy. Well, he did go with Jimmy Savile. Fantastic.
You know what? Speaking of Chris Pontius, I thought it was funny, what happened. Of course, this past WrestleMania. Of course, with Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn. Chris Pontius was actually part of that match also. Just, pranced around.
That they really gave out Sammy's real number. I
actually called it. And his voicemail came up. It was his voice and everything. And I was like, oh my god, that's actually his number. I actually called it.
I actually think the match was great, though, just from an entertainment perspective.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We man cracked me up.
Oh, yeah. It was never going to be Omega Okada, but just for the shits and giggles, it was one of my favorite matches on the card.
I agree. And in fact, the one thing that was missing was Steve-O.
Yeah, which was a bit of a shame. And obviously with Bam having his issues and whatnot, it's... the
last time I heard about Bam, he is missing.
Really?
Yes. He's uprooted. Just hope he's okay anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, ever since what happened to Ryan Dunn, I mean, of course, he's never been the same.
No, exactly. I think that just messed him up.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's that's like his best friend, like his brother best of friends. Like when you have that kind of relationship with someone.
Mm-hmm. And of course, for me, growing up on Jackass, of course, when I was a little preteen, of course, that whole match was entertaining and had me cracking up.
Oh, I love Jackass. It was just so stupid. It did exactly what it said on the tin.
I mean, it was just something like when it first came on back in the year 2000. I mean, it was one of those shows that that was so daring, and I never seen something like this ever.
Yeah. Quickly changing the subject for Blake, he's saying best thing about WrestleMania: adrenaline in my soul, the return of Cody Rhodes before he messed up his pec.
Oh yeah.
Hearing that music and just it all going dark and then the music coming up, it was a perfect way for him to come back because now he has more of a big fight feel about him. It's like the old days of the UFC where you had someone like Anderson Silva or GSP coming out where you knew you were in for a good fight.
Definitely. And you know what? I'm calling it right now. Next year, Royal Rumble, Cody will return. I'm calling it.
Hopefully he will. What do you think about the Forbidden Door match that was supposed to be Zack Sabre Jr. versus Bryan Danielson? Danielson's
I really want that to happen.
I know. Danielson's injured though, so he is. Says he's.
Have you noticed that since it's never been announced, a lot of people got injured.
Yeah, it's just absolutely mental. But I would imagine if they're going to have anyone replace Bryan Danielson, then I've heard rumors of Claudio Castagnoli because I think he'd be a good fit for that match. Cesaro.
Oh,
That's the thing. He was underutilized in WWE, but you watch some of his stuff from Ring of Honor and Chikara. Absolute beast.
And there was someone else that came to my mind. Oh yeah. How do you feel about this whole body shaming of Adam Cole? And I still don't get that because his body is fine. Why are people body shaming him?
Yeah.
Well, certain people.
I think it's just from the wrestling perspective. Booker T's always imagined wrestlers to be bigger, but people are more accepting of bodies now. When you look at the weight classes in the UFC, the lighter guys, they actually look more athletic than they do muscled. So I think it works for Adam Cole because he is more of an athletic wrestler. He's not a strength guy at all. So I think Booker T's missed the point that people know that wrestling is predetermined. And
Booker T kicked my ass.
Yeah, I think just Booker T's living in the past, really.
Of course. He's not the only one that's living in the past. I mean, come on. Vince is way out there in the past. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm glad that he stepped down as CEO, but, he's still, in creative and everything until, this whole sexual scandal is, hopefully over with. But, I do wonder if he's found guilty about this. I wonder what's really going to happen.
I think it's just going to be money paid out. I don't think he'll do any jail time. But I also don't think officially he's not the CEO, but unofficially, I think he's still there. I mean, that's why Stephanie was put in. It's a show of McMahon power. Mm-hmm. And essentially she's just still going to be taking orders from Vince, which if that is the case, then that's just another thing to add to the court case, because when you step down as CEO, you shouldn't be able to have that control anymore.
That is true.
So, yes, I do know that corporate law in America would basically say, well, no, you're still taking orders from the original CEO, even though he stepped down, which is a breach.
Well, another good grace about this is, Triple H is back at the Performance Center where NXT is and everything.
Exactly. Let's see if he can scrub the multicolors from NXT.
Exactly.
Bring back the black and gold era, hopefully, maybe.
Yeah, in a way, yes. Because they should have not changed that in the first place. And of course, had to run out the the original black and gold guys and bring some of the new guys in. But what's really shocking is that they bring some of the some wrestlers who kind of been underutilized in the main roster back to NXT. I mean, Apollo's back there now. Dolph Ziggler was back there, and he was NXT champion. And then who else came back for a short while? Natalia, Viking Raiders.
Finn Balor.
Yep. And Finn, well, that was before like they switched over to the colorful NXT 2.0. But yes, Finn Balor they came back. They became NXT champion. Who else they came back? Oh, and Mandy was on the main roster until like she came back, and then now she's the current NXT Women's Champion, which I hope she loses soon because she needs to bring her stupid ass back to the main roster. Okay, I cannot stand Mandy.
Yeah, I think NXT when they had the overhaul, it completely killed it for me.
It killed a lot of people when it.
Her two little bitches are basically carrying Toxic Attraction. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think the entire brand has tried to go for that '90s new era kid friendly thing, and it's just it doesn't work. I mean, one of the things I liked about NXT is it felt like a small show.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the fact that they kind of lit the ring, but they tried to not light the audience as much. There's something that kind of adds a bit more to it. So you've got that big fight feel. It's focusing on the match. It's not focusing on the audience. And even though the audience were a big part of it, they understood that it wasn't like ECW. It's, they can chant, cheer, boo, whatever. But the main focus was the work rate of NXT.
And you know what? Honestly, if I want to be honest with you, what happened at Survivor Series 2019, that basically topped everything. Like, for that's basically my favorite Survivor Series of all because you did have NXT to be like that turning point. And, it basically just upped the ante. With every single match that happened.
I think that was a great build because they brought back because they had Triple H and Shawn Michaels leading the charge, and they brought out the old Tank. They brought back the Tank from that spot, and I was like, "Oh, there's your nostalgia trip right there." When what would have happened if, like, for example, the what if scenario, like, what if DX did invade that night in WCW? What would have happened?
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. And you know what? It's so funny,
like for example, would they all switch to WWE for watching that go down, or would they switch to WCW to see what's going on? That's like what's going on, knowing that technically how I see it as a fan without if I was like in the wrestling world, not the backstage part of the wrestling world, but in the world of the way you turn on the screen, you know what I mean, like the theater aspect. Like everyone knows that NWO members, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and X-Pac at the time, are all friends with Triple H and the DX crew.
So you got the Click,
Yeah. So basically, in a way, it's just the Click revisiting friends.
Pretty much.
It's like you say, it's basically UWO screwing over WCW because that's the point of UWO back then. Was to try to take down WCW from the inside out. Why not have DX come in and do that? That's what I would have thought would have been fun to see.
And you know what? It's so funny. With the men's Survivor Series team,
the what ifs. There's always been so many what ifs in wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Like for me, my personal favorite, what if we did not have the Shield versus the New Age Outlaws? Kerry finally had the Shield face up the Wyatt family Mania at WrestleMania 30 because that would have been perfect build up for their feud. They even did other pay-per-views. Money in the Bank, Elimination Chamber, Hell in a Cell, but not Wrestle freaking Mania.
I suppose it would definitely be a lot more promo work than match work because you want to keep them separated for as long as possible to really build up the hype.
And you know what? To be quite honest, like during that,
they work so well together. It's like, it hurts me so much. Like we didn't get the chance to see it in a Mania point of view, and also I'd be a little bit jealous because I want to see it because I was there at WrestleMania 30. Even though I love the Wyatt entrance for Bray, like the voodoo dance and him just going down and hearing his theme play from his band. Oh, that was awesome.
Well, what were you going to say, Keenan?
I was going to say, like, what happened in 2019 Survivor Series with the men's 5-on-5 elimination match. Okay, what was coming down to Keith Lee versus Roman and everything. Honestly, I wanted Keith to win, but after that, when Roman gave his sign of respect to to Keith, and quite honestly, it did not mess up Keith Lee on the main roster. I was going to see him as world heavy WWE champion, when he comes up to the main roster. But Vince and his stupid ego had to ruin everything, especially giving Keith the nickname Keith Bearcat Lee. I'm like, really?
Yeah, that was just absolutely awful.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah. I have to head off because I have medication to take. And
oh yeah, thing. Oh, I don't have medication to take, but I got a few things to take care of back here.
It's almost 2 a.m. my time. I don't know if anyone else wants to pop in the comments. I will try to see if the next few more minutes to see what's going on. Until then, I'll probably be ending this soon. So you have fun with your medicine, Phil. Hopefully, we talk to you more.
All right. Well, hopefully hopefully our times align, our time zones at least, anyway.
We'll try to.
All right, then. Well, you have a good one, and I'm going to go and disappoint someone else.
Yeah.
Yes. And Keenan, I'll see you in a bit. And yes, and goodbye to everyone. And sorry, just because. See you later.
Bye, Phil.
Bye.
That was fun talking to those guys. If anyone else wants to pop in, let me know. I will send in the link and we'll have some fun. Shenanigans to galore. So many shenanigans. Because I want to get some time in before I head out. Yeah. So if anyone still wants in here, there's 3 people left. You know what? Give me a minute. Copy board. I might regret this later on, but let's test this out. Where is it? There we go. I probably need to do where are these 2 views at? Okay, they're under Lenore account. Okay, so I just pinned the link for people who want to pop in. So if anyone wants to pop in, there is the link. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we get. Because this is my show. You know what? I don't want to continue. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, so there's the link right there. If anyone wants to pop in, just click in it. Click. Because I love to see there are 3 people in here to say hi so we could communicate more. Because I love talking in the comment section because that keeps this up and going until anything times runs out. Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
I don't know what's going on with this. Okay.
Are you right?
Okay, I think I'm good.
Michael, you're something else, boy.
I don't have nothing else to put on here.
Put up the poster for Hybrid if you have it.
So
we're doing a cheap plug. We're doing a cheap plug for Hybrid.
actually. If this will load, I will.
Because I'm. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Well, it's the best you can do. Yeah, almost
all
there.
right. We're
Yeah,
good.
yeah. There we go. Right
All
in the
right.
center of this Cali, man.
So yeah.
I'm not gonna admit it. Not a bad poster for the return.
Yeah, I spent a good bit.
Hey, I'm gonna
It,
admit it's better than what the original posters were back in the day.
I've definitely. Oh, Oh God, you should have not looked at my posters when I started making them for New Wave. Oh
Hey,
my
it's not my
God.
fault that I keep. Yeah, I followed football for a while. You respect.
When I started making posters for New Wave, it was not as good as the one right here.
Hey, it's called improvement. You learn, you keep, you learn to make it look better, and
I
it
was
looks good. It's
I was
fine.
using Pizzap for those.
What do you use for this one?
Pixlr.
Oh, PixArt.
Yeah, no, Pixlr. It's like
Pixlr.
it's
Okay.
on Google and all. I'm too poor to have Photoshop, so I can't
Oh,
have
I use
or I don't really have that money.
for app wise that help me with my editing. I use PixArt. Uh, that's what I do for most of my stuff. But again, for something that's from Google, it looks not that bad. Not that bad, man.
Yeah, and plus it's free. That's all I'm good with, and it works, and I know how to use it apparently.
Again,
Cause
it's
I
better
made
to
this.
see. At least it's one of the few better posters I've seen. Some in the South. You see all the other posters in that part of Bama.
uh,
I'm
I'm
not
not gonna
throwing.
speak on those posters, but
Okay, so here's the thing that me and my friends like to do. We do what we call indie roast. Basically, we look up. I find all the indie posters that I have saved on my Facebook, on my Google Photos, or any random show. We just roast the wrestlers.
oh my
Or,
God.
you wouldn't be surprised how many people make fun of Soldier.
Oh no.
We got R-Truth look-alike. Who is who is Soldier Boy's uncle?
Oh God. That's messed up.
Uh, yeah.
You haven't. Oh God. If you would have showed them a WW, okay, you know the other letter
Yeah.
poster.
They know about my time when I was there for the one day. One time they were seeing the show once when I did an interview with one of the guys. Yeah. I showed them what their world title was. Yeah.
uh, well, it's a belt
Let's say
to
that
say.
shenanigans was exploded.
Oh,
I had a lot of friends who love championship titles. Their thoughts on it was like, yeah, this is definitely what you can tell you're from the South right here. Like, type of title.
it's a belt to pull your pants up. That's it's a good thing for that. You can just walk into Kmart, strap it around your pants, and then keep them up. I think it was an actual literal belt. I
Wait,
think.
hold on. I saw it beforehand. I think I still have the photo of it. It's saved in my Google Photos.
Oh God.
Yeah, because like it was like early 19, like summer or two of the night of 19. And like, because I remember it because it was so hot and muggy.
Mm.
Like that's how my last show in let's see, what was it? For
Had to be
Sika.
like,
Yeah.
or Sika?
Yeah, when he Sika is at a show, the last show I was at, it was an outdoor show. It was the middle.
Oh.
It was the middle of July. I didn't realize it was an outdoor show. My dumbness for a black shirt, black shirt.
Well,
and I
they should have
recorded-
put that out there.
They
Rookie
did it.
mistake. They didn't put out.
I thought they went back to the O'Reillys, but nah,
Oh,
nah.
Riley's?
not to O'Reilly.
Auditorium?
No, it was a bar down in my area. It's
I think I know what you mean because I saw Ox Haney do a match there. If it's the same one I watched, because he has a match, or I don't know.
Yeah,
either-
I mean he used to back when it was called Epic. And all I say
Oh.
is I used to think I do care about Sika. I do, but as a businessman,
there's things that can change in different ways.
I seen how he runs the business. I have seen how he run his business. Trust me, I know. I know what he does to the wrestlers. I know he doesn't pay them. There, I said it.
Listen, I don't know if they did or not, but the last show they ran that I think Eric Turner like fully did, they didn't have a ring there.
Oh, I don't like Eric.
I don't know. He thinks that I'm my dad.
He made me feel uncomfortable. I just don't want to.
I never had an experience with him, so I can't say anything about him.
Okay, screw it. Everyone else has bad reputation about him. I better spill the beans on this dude. Okay,
Oh,
one time in XW 2000, he had a girlfriend. He asked me to do a recording, right, and propose to her, right? Few days later, inside of my inbox, wishing that it was me who he proposed to.
He was proposing to you?
No, he wished that he would propose. He proposed to his girlfriend. He wished that he would try to propose to me. Here's the thing: he's a few, like, let's say, a lot younger, a lot older than me. Older.
I can see by the looks of it.
And it's like, no, you're lucky. I'm surprised right now no one has gone full blacklisted this dude. Like, he's the reason why Tiny doesn't do recording videos and photos anymore at his show.
Ooh, this is PIPEBOMB.
Let's say that he really did piss me. He did a lot of things. He reason why you can't. That ruins my. If I want to go to shows and do my insider stuff and doing this, I need to record. I need to take photos to help out with the Gulf Coast, help the Panhandle. That's basically what's the point of this. And if I can't do that,
then what's the point?
Right?
It's basically an insider page. You just want people. You just want like the page to like show everything that you're running. Get like a cheap
the only
promo.
show in Pensacola. And it's like, I wish there were more again. I wish Elite would go back to Pensacola. I wish that more shows. We got so many places in town they could do good shows in, but somehow nothing.
Don't what's that company? Combat run there, or is that
Yeah, Combat about to do a show, but here's the thing. I realized the day that they're doing, I'd be out of town. I'd be all the way in New Orleans by then. And I hate that. But the only show that I've been going on my birthday week is going to be Elite. Be Elite Pro Wrestling.
I don't know. I know Elite used to be big back in like the 2000s.
Oh yeah, it was big in 2000, like around 2010 and like early 2010 and 10 and 16. But when the pandemic hit, it kind of they still try to.
I don't even know if I've been to a show. Like I might have been when I was a kid, but probably don't remember it. But
it happens. I try to find these photos. Come on, and hold on, wait.
I think they're still running in the building that they used to run at back then.
I forgot most of the stuff is in Alabama. Oh, I need to scroll down a little bit.
WWA, Revolt, and I think Us. I think.
Oh, found the photos. Come on, I found the. You found it.
And the like popular wrestling in Alabama is all the way in upper Alabama. And that's, I just wish.
Oh, there's some shows that I know. JD Rush, he runs his own promotion now. And like, I'm proud of JD to finally doing this. And it's like, I seen a close friend running his own show, helping him record matches along the long time. Like for hybrid, when we were during my first hybrid show, like I was helping him selling merch and recording his matches with Johnny Ramono. And when we tried to do that street fight match, and we got those busted up trays.
I still have one, but it's behind my drawer. It's just hiding there.
Yeah, like also like there's Victory Championship Wrestling, like that was there down in. Oh wait, I think I found the photo of it. Hold on, screen share. Yeah, there it is.
I still have one of those signed by Bandit and York somewhere in here. I think it's just it has to be in here. I found it one time and then just couldn't find it after that.
Oh wait, wait. I think this is the early years of Zach.
Zach, that's not Zach.
Yeah.
That looks like Zach Gowen, isn't it?
No, this is
I know this.
Exotic Youth. Zach Mosley.
Zach Mosley.
Yeah, but this is his early year before he went all mullet. He was facing Marcus Gibbs in a dress. And I don't know the whole backstory of why he wore the dress, but I know that he beat Marcus Gibbs in a dress. It was like when I was there, like, oh, he's doing what Zayn did in Revolt that one time. And it was like, hey, he got the upper hand on that.
Yeah. I don't even think anyone does like loser wrestles in a dress anymore. You know, Bandit's actually done that before, right?
I'm not surprised.
It's literally his music plays for like about 5 or something minutes, and he doesn't come out because he's like embarrassed to go out in a dress.
Try to see.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, this
With
is
him.
my favorite photo that I took saved during the revolt during the hybrid. Gyromoto with Sims, with
Oh
Nathan
my god!
Sims.
I remember one time we had to like change or either fix the ring right before doors opened, because I think the night before a show it rained and then it soaked through the thing that was covering the ring, and it got on the boards, and water just messes up boards really
Yeah.
easily.
That's right around there. Okay.
Oh god, you have photos from 2014?
Oh, this is for my first indie event.
Is that Callie?
Oh no, wait.
I think that's Callie in the pink tights.
Look at like
Oh, there's redacted over there.
which one?
Left. Yeah, redacted.
Right here?
No, on the left in the green tights.
That's Soldier.
No. Long hair one.
Oh, right here?
Yeah. I don't know if you know him, but there's a reason why he's not wrestling anymore.
Yeah, there's Cat. Yeah, that's definitely Callie. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dang, what's pink zebra pants.
Yeah. Yeah, again, I was not
Oh,
a good
God.
photo person at the time.
There's
Again,
Nathan Beast.
this was a battle royale. All right, this was a battle royale. So, if I remember
Ryan wrote.
correctly, it was the Royal 4 Battle Royale for Combat Express Pro. Yeah.
Combat?
Yeah, this is the combat of it.
I thought this was a different show.
No, this is early combat.
Oh, wait.
Like Carlito was there, Bullet Bob was there.
Three or four companies used the same ring that's in that picture. It went from SXW to Combat to Wrestling
there's
Experience.
Carlito right there. I hate that because again at the time my mom didn't like me recording matches with my camera because it wastes memory all the time. But I want to remember this match because this is basically built my love for the Lucha and Soldier's rivalry. This is built my love for it in a way. Like, I can't believe it's been that long. Jesus, since 2014. Since I went to indie shows.
I was like 5 at this point. CSW was still around. SXW. Oh god, there's Pringle. Who's that? I could have swore for some reason I thought the guy in the cowboy hat was Jim Ross. I don't know why.
It looks like it.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought of that.
A good thing that Mr. Pringle probably
he was a good heel.
Oh, look at O'Shea right here. Early Ryan right here.
I don't know if this was before he went to North Korea, probably. To start wrestling there.
I can only
There's
say all these.
there's Zane, I think.
Zane. I think. Yeah. Zane wrestled.
Oh wait, no. If because Zane and Justin were tagging at that. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Is that Danny Jack over there in the pink trunks or something? Looks like Danny Jack over there.
Yeah, there's also me meeting Bullet Bob.
Oh man, I wish. Good lord, the last time I saw him was like in 2019 at a bullying show. I was gonna get a picture with him, and oh
And
god,
there's Ika right there.
is that Eric Turner?
Yeah,
Right there?
that's him.
Oh
That's him.
boy,
But me, and also, I still have that poster right here. Right there. It's right on my wall. And like most of the people who were there signed it. And
the classic old school style that a lot of people used back then for a poster.
like we got Tessa Blanchard was there.
Good lord.
Like I'm looking at the poster right there to remind me of some of the people. So we got the professionals. Basically, that was the tag team of the time with Overstreet and Zane.
And Santos joined in like 2016 or something.
Yeah, we got Soldier, Lucha, Felix, Oshai, Callie Man, Airman. I don't know where happened to Airman. He
I
was
don't know. He was good. Last time I saw him was like CSW or something.
like he was so good, and his chemistry with also his chemistry with Soldier was really good as well. Because I want to see him and them be a tag team because of how good they were.
What I want to see is, and it's already happened, but Chase Evans and Soldier,
Oh,
because it's already happened at Combat. Because I think
yeah, there's like
there's
I'm trying to look at the poster. I know that Nathan Beast was signed in there.
I miss
Jackson
Nathan Beast.
James, Bullet Bob, Steve, and Stevie Armstrong was there. Even Bullet Bob's wife was there.
Oh yeah, she's at the shows with him. She's a
and,
nice one.
and I said like I remember saying this to her. How do you handle this? Seeing your husband being his age so competing.
Oh man, still got it. I mean, can't.
It's a love for the wrestling business.
Yeah.
I didn't really look. I think I might have a Tessa Blanchard autograph on my poster. Pre crazy era Tessa. I need to re-look. If that's the case, this would be a rare of a kind photo of me. Because like my favorite. Then later on, I met the Boogeyman.
Oh yeah, he was at shows back then.
Let's see here. Timo, Mr. Olympia was there. Mountain Man.
Oh yeah, oh my god, him and Don Yoder. I think they broke the ring at a New Wave show one time.
During Atmore, he was playing the humongous gimmick during at an Atmore show, and I was there early for Atmore event because I was interviewing Rob. You know, our favorite Rob, who used to manage the Emerald Empire. He was still the referee, and I was like,
Oh my lord!
Like I never done an interview with a referee before. Well, I do it with Rob, and Rob was fun with it. And who knows? Since then, Rob becomes this mouthpiece of the Gulf Coast, basically.
I
For what?
liked when they were doing that Emerald Empire TV channel, and they just stopped doing it all of a sudden. I don't know what happened to that.
I don't know either. There's also a couple. It's still an inside joke with me and Capone. Guys, they're in Atmore. During the match with Aaron James against Zero, Capone took my phone while in the middle of the match and he started recording it.
I don't know. He hasn't taken my camera. He's just like he'd only one time like did like those little hair checks for the camera or something like that.
Yeah, sometimes he takes mine. He takes my phone and just straight up say, "I'm being lazy, not doing work for during my videoing spot." Like, how can I? You took my phone.
I mean, you get a little bit of in the action. I ain't gonna blame it.
Yeah, and I loved it. That's what I love about indie wrestling. I know again, I don't know much about the behind the scene drama that much, but I just love it because it's different experience than mainstream products.
Oh yeah,
You
definitely.
get interact with the wrestlers more. You talk to them more. Sometimes you be interacting in your matches, and
And plus, you don't got to pay like $400 for only one person.
it's like pay like $10, 15 or 20 for front row, or
Yeah,
maybe
exactly,
like $10 for intermission. Like that's not bad.
exactly. Like I'm like $500 a ticket for a blood nose seat at Raw or something.
And that's crazy. Like that's like I say, like if I want my wrestling fix or wanted just to escape everything and just want some good wrestling, I go to an indie event. Surprisingly, there's some indie events have better showing than on the mainstream product. I
Yeah,
and that's hard to say. Like when you tell like, oh, this is better than what I seen on a Monday Night Raw. I would come back every time watch this more than watching Raw. I had that experience, I guess, during the NXT during the same time frame of the NXT takeover, and I think was it the night when the Dirty Blondes was facing the Metal Riot Gods. During that match, blood was everywhere
oh god.
because they have
Was
Masada, who, if you're a deathmatch wrestling fan, you know
oh
who
Masada?
Masada was. Yeah,
Uh,
and it was like blood everywhere, and I don't know how in the world how the ending was all wonky, to be honest. Like, but like it was all over the place. There was blood everywhere. Even they busted the wall.
and it's weird how Masada is like a death match like legend and all. Like
Yeah.
not like Mick Foley and all. But
Mm.
and it's weird how he's kind of related to or not really related, but I think Mascara or some Mexican luchador
Mm.
legends, his dad or father-in-law,
Mm.
like just from death matches to like luchador legends and all.
Yeah, and people call him like the wrestling death match messiah, or my friend Lane calls him death match Jesus.
Uh,
And it was like, okay, that's an interesting nickname. And when I met him, like that dude was so chill.
you've met Masada?
He was at the match. I was there at that match, and he was someone. I forgot his name. He was a regular
Wait.
panhandle manager.
Who?
And he sold a rig-used barbed wire baseball bat for $20.
Wait, where was this again?
Downtown Pensacola at Elite.
When I don't remember Masada wrestling for Elite.
He was a special guest referee.
Was this just a secret or something?
No, they promoted it.
When was this? Like 2017 or something?
Right around then, because I remember it was the Dirty Blondes, and they had Brett Ian Landry as their manager at the time. It was right around then. So it was a good long time. Wait, hold on. I think I recorded a video of.
Because I don't even remember seeing a Masada promoted thing around me.
Let me just switch again. I think I put it on you. I know I recorded it. Dirty Blondes with the fight. I never fully finished it. I remember. I never fully put the Combat Pro Wrestling Part 2. It was like around like 5 years ago, basically, because I know when the Dirty Blondes first video I uploaded was Dirty Blondes was attacking the male riot gods, and that was crazy because the Dirty Blonde was wearing a Bad Street USA shirt.
Oh God, I don't know. I probably don't remember it because it might have even been before I found out about CZW, because right when I found out about CZW and everything around that scene and all was like 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, that's probably right around then, I believe. I don't know the full year, but yeah, that was an interesting show. That was the main event, and it was like, whew, crazy.
now
Bill.
you can't do nothing. You can't do anything with blood against on it.
Florida is different than Bama.
Well, Florida. I know Florida's probably different because XIW you see people bleeding everywhere.
I think Florida only one that got problem with blood is Bama.
Because athletic commission sucks so bad. You can't even say a cuss word. Even if you just cut your pinky, just a little bitty cut, the match has to stop. It's just so stupid.
Yeah. I know that you can try to vote. I know that some. I think it was Sam, aka Moondog, aka Frederick Krueger. He made a petition.
Yeah, so it passed. The goal was I just don't think Alabama will the state commission will do anything about it, because they're just
It's not, again, it's different. It's more of a entertainment standpoint, but what do I know to judge on that?
Maybe, I don't know. They probably just I don't really know. They just want money, I guess. That's all I know about the commission.
It's up in the air right now.
I know
Alright.
when, and it's sad to see CSW go, but I know when they're doing their last show, and I think it's August. There's gonna be blood everywhere at that
Pretty
building.
much. I know I might head up there because I only been to maybe one culture shock.
It was, and I, I think I was only for one show, but don't remember it because I was so little. But if you were there from like the early 2000s all the way to like 2013,
It was right around when the Emerald Empire beat the Sixth City in a gauntlet match for being tag champs.
are they even? I don't know. I don't even think. Are they even gonna vacate those titles or something? I don't know how they're gonna do title matches because Cameron's the champion. Emerald Empire, which Aaron's not in anymore, is the tag champions.
I remember posting saying that he doesn't mind doing one more run in the original Empire for the show. That's what I heard.
I don't know, but I'll be there at one point. I'll
Yeah,
just stick around because I was there at the very end of CSW.
yeah. Again, culture shock is interesting from my point of view of seeing it. Which I did see more of it, but it's like, and that's when the day with the culture shock was also the same day for Revolt Wrestling when I think Ox accidentally hit Zane during for a Revolt show
Oh,
when they were trying to show the downworld of the second return of Wicked, which is right around then. I have questions that I want to ask Lucia if I ever get the chance to ask or talk to Lucia because there's a lot of plot holes and storylines that make no sense.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I
I feel like
saw
I
last
don't.
thing I saw about Wicked was Wes Warren joining,
Yeah,
but I don't really. I only seen Wes at Revolt once when they did that Saint Rosa show,
hmm
and I think that's the only time I've seen Wes. I don't really haven't seen a lot of him, but
I've
whatever.
seen a lot of West stuff, and he's really good. Is when he gets in the ring, when he gets wild up, he can go.
I don't know. I only seen like clips of him sometimes now and then, but like when y'all were doing it earlier, when that wrestling 911 or 211 whatever
225.
225 was doing that highlight video, that the clips of him, it was like the only times I saw him or whatever.
Yeah, that's the show all the way up in Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
And that's a whole other story for the day. I always want to go to a show down in Louisiana.
I don't know. What was that one promotion? I forgot it, but I think one. I don't know. It was some promotion in Louisiana, but uh, I'm just gonna say it was good. That I liked it. It was like I think D3 helped it go up. Or I might be having the wrong person.
Yeah,
Either I'm just mumbling because I don't know I forgot the name of it, but it was something.
yeah. I know there's a lot of like I tried to catch up on the shows that I missed, and like there's so many shows in the Panhandle and outside of the Florida line in the Gulf Coast. I really want to try to visit it, but because of how everything is nowadays, it's kind of complicated.
Yeah, basically. I wish the Gulf Coast and Panhandle area had like more popularity because the only popularity is literally Orlando or in that area of Florida, Atlanta of Georgia, and like Huntsville or somewhere at about near the Tennessee line of Alabama. And it's nowhere near us unless Continental runs like from time to time.
Hmm.
But
Like
that's
I
about
know
all.
there's a show down in Daytona. There's a show down in Fort Myers. Like, yeah, I cannot go down to Fort Myers. That's a 6 hour drive. Even though I know a couple of wrestlers that wrestle down there, it's like it just no. Or like yeah, Daytona is another promote down there. And I've seen a few shows down there, Daytona. They're not bad. Or in Dolphin.
Huh. Well, the farm center, from what I heard, they used to run good shows all the way back in the day, or not in the build. Well, where they used to run at, but it's not at the main building where they had the wrestling at. It
Hmm.
was like in the middle, like the bigger part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was right beside, in between the two buildings, but they just closed it down for like utility or something. I just wish they'd open that back up because if they
I
did,
agree.
CCW would run that constantly. I'd assume.
Probably. It's hard to tell nowadays.
Yeah, they're like tearing old buildings down constantly.
It's sad. Like you thought,
Basic.
like you were like be like removing a lot of good memories and stuff. Like yes, I guess sometimes you need to remodel or if it's like updating, that's fine.
It
But
just ruins like the whole entire vibe. Like you don't feel like you're in the same place if they remodel everything because it just looks new and not the way to me it does. But I'm
like
sorry
I
for
don't
cutting you
mind.
off.
It's like you're fine. It's fine. I do it all the time to some people. Like it can be good, but it can be bad. It's complicated.
Yeah, basically.
Hopefully other places they get fixing Lamport and stuff like again I don't know what it's like at the American Legion in downtown, and they're about to have a show there in July for Combat and AWF, and I hate that being being New Orleans and miss it. and
I don't know.
and I was like, they're finally having a, no offense to people who are working for APW, but I'm happy to finally a decent show in downtown Pensacola.
Yeah, basically.
Like I,
Because, and I'll say this here, but back then, and this sounds kind of mean, but in my opinion, the indie scene around here from like the 2000s to like all the way up to 2014, 15, it was better than what it is now.
mm-hmm.
Basically, like 2017, 16 was good. Like it was popping off, but it died really quick after that.
Hmm. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's hard to keep up the pace sometimes.
Sometimes, basically, yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait for Sunday tomorrow because I'm finally doing another doing an interview with a wrestler. Doing an interview with Scott Patterson.
Scott Patterson?
Yeah.
I feel bad, but I don't really watch a lot. Is he either from New Revolt or Mississippi, Louisiana?
He's a little bit of Bama,
Okay.
like old VCW,
It kind of sounds familiar in my head.
Victory Championship Wrestling.
No, Scott Patterson.
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
I know that after that he'll probably tell you.
I don't know.
But I need to do that more. I need to find a way to. I know that Callie doesn't mind doing interviews, so I need to find a way to contact him to do more interviews with him, or find a way to do. I want to do interviews with Koloff. That's on my list
Oh,
of people. I want to do a spot with Koloff.
I'd watch that interview with Koloff. Koloff's a good guy.
Yeah, I want to do something with Koloff. I want to do another one with Wicked because that was my very first interview first interview with Soldier. My first faction interview was with Jay and Scott of New Religion.
Oh yeah, that New Religion just fell apart, I think.
Yeah, they did. It's like I'm disappointed in a way because I like their work, but it happens.
I think Scott's still wrestling, but I think Jay just
Jay still wrestles. He goes under a new name.
I don't know. He's only wrestled for Hybrid one time,
Yeah.
I think.
Hey, who knows what happens again?
Am I? I don't know. I mean, you can't never say never, so.
September 3rd, I could try convince my mom get a head up down there or head up there for Alabama to see you guys' show because I know my bet the insider would solely be helpful with that.
Yeah, if you want to come, it'd be a pleasure to have you there.
I know. I'll probably I'll ask to get from mom the details if we are going there. I know that like do you want help with if I could it would help with interviews, do anything live streaming and stuff because I like helping out with that kind of stuff. Because I doing a lot of live streaming as of late because one it save my phone memory for one thing. And if I have my tripod now with a ring light, I could use that, and I have my backup camera now, so I can do more up close video works, and I want to rework that for JT.
Oh yeah.
I need to talk to JT about that if he wants me to do camera work full time there. I just need to find a ride, then I could probably help them out more because I want to do that. That's my goal is to help out the indie scene, and that is if I do that, I'll be happy. I don't mind selling the merchandising. I did sell food. I did sell the conversation stands. I did that. I helped out set up the chairs. I don't mind helping out.
It's like a hybrid of styles.
Yeah, like I could do interviews. I try my best to post the stuff I can with this platform I have, and now I'm using StreamYard. There's one way to do interviews. People do interviews at their house or an office building, whatever they need to do. I just send them the link, and boom, bam, we got ourselves a interview spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I need it, and I need to get the mindset rolling for it. Find a good days to set it up and do updates and photos and get a better laptop for editing. This is my mom's old work laptop, so it doesn't work much for editing.
Yeah, basically. But now how technology is, you can do just everything easily now.
Mm-hmm. I just I want
Just
to save my money, get a better editing laptop. Because like I know I can do edit photos on my phone for a current few photo edit apps I have, but it doesn't feel the same.
yeah, I don't know. Like you can. I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, uh, okay. My brain just completely.
It is almost 3 in the morning, so there's that.
My brain just completely cleared out, and I forgot what I was just gonna say. But you can. There's. God, what was something to do with editing? I don't know. Like, okay, now they made it nowadays. They made it more easier for like you to either like edit anything you want on like either a phone, tablet, computer, whatever. Like, you can even make a professional style thing on a phone nowadays. They
Right.
have things made, but as long as there's no TikTok or any watermarks on there, then it's cool.
I'm curious about this little you ever seen about this news going on with UCW and SCW as of late?
I don't know. I saw like a long paragraph that Money Mark, apparently Jones guy, whatever his nick or name is, that runs DCW now, posted on his profile. I mean, if you're just gonna start a company, just be prepared for every backlash, because especially for like how promoters are nowadays, they just hate everybody sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
I know
like,
that JD kind of realized that firsthand when he started up again during the first showing, because again, me and JD are in the group chat, and he messages about it, and he's like, like he doesn't understand why. He just wanted to have wrestling more in his part of town.
yeah, like everyone can just work together, like how Hybrid, SWA, and New Wave did that Battle on the Gulf Coast joint show where we just did like, which never aired because uh or I had I had a camera and there was misunderstandings, but Hybrid don't have, or never mind. It just never aired because there's problems with the videos, I
Mm-hmm.
think. But
Right.
and it sucked because we had Justin there and all, like commentating the whole show, and I wish the whole show would have gone on air because it was a good show. But
Right.
I don't know.
It happens, I guess.
Yeah, and that was actually the last show Hybrid ever participated in.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
But we tried to come back in like 2021, but things just hasn't worked out.
Hey, we'll
But
see what happens to get back this year.
yeah, there wasn't really the last time wrestling was in Headland was I think SWA. They ran in at the Headland high school and middle school gym, and I
Mm-hmm.
think that was all. That was the last time. But and also speaking of like the camera and all, the only production that's around here is either us or New Heights or like maybe SWA, but that's sometimes of videos and all.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's been a while since I've been to a New Heights show.
they they still put out like YouTube videos, which I like. I like watch sometimes. Like I'll watch when like Sky or Tyler Creed's on.
I don't know. There's so many creeds that it's known that over the years there was Tyson Creed, I believe, and I made a mistake of taking bet in professional wrestling, and I said in front of everyone that he is the king of professional wrestling in the Georgia area.
Huh.
That was fun.
We're not gonna talk about that in case any problems get caused.
Oh, because of trust me, you probably won't even trust me. I checked my Facebook friends list. He's not on my friends list.
Oh, well, there's a reason, I guess.
I know, and I have my opinions on him too. But again, there's a lot of people that I have my opinions on that I have seen in my time watching indie wrestling. They're good, the bad, the ugly, but I just like even though there's always the bad, I always look in the good, and that is basically escaping the reality,
Yeah,
the shenanigans, the funness, just the good old time, just hanging out with your friends, eating, having hot dogs and
yeah,
popcorn, watching a nice wrestling event.
yeah, and Walsall also. Speaking of food, just Walsall, Florida, having the reputation of boiled peanuts everywhere at Possum Palace.
Like
But
so many fun moments and spots.
uh,
We got a Ric Flair impersonator who always had the dry erase board.
I don't even remember. I don't know where he's at now. Uh,
But that was always fun. We doing the actual Southern sweet tea spot.
oh, at New Wave. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
yeah. And I was like,
that's where Justin turned heel for a second.
and that was funny.
Huh.
I know it's all that one coming.
Yeah, my friend took that home because I think I left it backstage or something, and she took it and drunk it on the way home without knowing it was apparently alcohol. I didn't even
God,
know it was alcohol.
you didn't know it was an alcohol drink.
No, I thought it was literally just tea. I
There's a
was
reason
so
why
dumb.
this is why they call it twisted tea for a reason.
I don't know. I just thought they might have just flipped it upside down some way. Just shook it all around. I mean, that's twisted if you put it in another way. What was another one?
I'm surprised we didn't even do the milk crate spots or anything like that. Did we? Did I see anyone did a milk crate spot? Because that was also was popular around with the milk crates.
I don't know. I've never seen a milk crate.
I know I've seen the Twisted Tea, milk crates.
Oh my
If you don't know.
god, I remember one. I know a match that would get canceled nowadays, so I'm not gonna say it. It's
Because we're 2 hours in and it's only 3 in the morning, but people probably won't care.
it was like I'm not gonna name the participant because one is popular nowadays, and I don't know if his fans would like it, but it was like a ladder match, and the
Mhm.
contract was to be someone's personal slave. That if you do that nowadays, you would not get.
You probably would change the word slave, you'd be a personal assistant, probably.
I don't know. If you use it nowadays, it would not be in a positive way for the fans
Yeah.
from how cancel culture is nowadays.
It kind of ruins the fun. You like
Everyone gets offensive easily. It's just like, no. Like, if someone just yelled at their grandma, they'll go on Twitter and just cancel them. Like, that's just being a heel. Like, no. You can't even call someone like a cuss word or anything. It's just messed up. That's just one thing that's ruined wrestling is like Twitter and cancel culture. And I only use Twitter just to see people arguing, and two to see what's up with the wrestling because that's all wrestling uses nowadays.
oh, I get it. Or also you still use a little bit of Twitter because of seeing like updates with some of the wrestlers that I enjoy, like again Bray Wyatt.
Oh
Which
yeah,
on the
he'll just post random things just to tease a lot of people.
and he's good at it. That's why I think it's funny that all his family, for example, he's the only one that I think. I don't know if IRS was ever. IRS might did a few mind games in his career, but nothing like what Bray has done in mind games level.
I don't know. It's like free marketing with how he teases a lot of people. Like he'll just tease people and then make like 1,000 people watch AEW next week.
Maybe there's a reason. Like again, even though it's funny, like here's the thing: WWE say they fire Bray Wyatt, but it didn't say his real name. That's the thing, though. They always, when they fire someone, it's always with their real name attached to it, not with Bray. Even
Not
though
really, I don't think. Is it?
right now Bray, they're still selling Bray Wyatt merch. WWE still is.
WWE's not selling Bray Wyatt merch, are they?
Uh huh.
They are?
Hold on, I just bought this not that long ago.
WWE.shop.com. I think that's the thing. Well, that's not it. Okay.
See? Still back?
That's sold?
Yeah, I found this at Walmart. It's a little bit dinged out on the corner, but
Bray Wyatt. There's no results on WWE shop, so I don't know. It might have been outdated.
I'm trying to find the copyright 2021.
When was he fired? Bray Wyatt fired. July 2021, so it had to be before that, maybe. I don't know. Like, usually, and back then, like, on Twitter, something will get. I think WWE or AEW is just posting things like leaks on purpose, to be honest. Because literally, just there's been a leak on Twitter easily saying, oh, like Adam Cole's going to AEW. He's been AEW. Everything that's been leaked out of from that's got fired from WWE has been on AEW. And also, when Seth's mystery opponent came out, it got leaked saying it was Cody Rhodes. It turned out it was Cody Rhodes. So, and he's from AEW. So now I'm just gonna believe everything now, and it's just anything can happen for some reason. Because literally every leak that's been leaked has been true, and I usually don't believe any leaks that come out, but all of them, it's came true for some reason.
I don't know.
That's just my opinion. Either WWE is just putting leaks out on purpose just to make people watch it or whatever, but who knows? And that's still crazy. I always told my dad this, but it's like WCW versus WWE to me all over again for some reason. But I wasn't really there to experience that, so I can't really talk much on it.
Yeah. It feels like that to most people because of how the AEW fans and WWE fans are. But for me, I'm the one in the neutral zone. I'm the one that loves all wrestling. I
Yeah,
love WWE. Yeah, sometimes WWE can do something dumb, but I still enjoy it. I still love professional wrestling, like how I am with the indies. Like we got a guy, like we've seen a guy named Blanco Loco. His gimmick is basically him being a crazy white dude,
and a
and who
mask that
basically
likes Pikachu.
who carries a Pikachu backpack and a huge nerd, to be honest, and he's over as all hell.
Literally, like, I mean, Pikachu, and it's smart that he brings out Pikachu because that can easily bring heat or whatever instantly because
And
a heal can do some to Pikachu.
And like one time, I remember he did a running storyline with Pikachu, saying that Pikachu is real in a way. Like just throw Pikachu and the wrestler get shot like Pikachu's electric attack. And I
Oh
think
God.
yeah, I see videos of it, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But that's what we love about indie wrestling. We've seen dumb shenanigans.
I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of WWE or AEW.
Mhm.
Like, only time I watch WWE is either when there's a surprise or it's like a pay per view. Or like the last time I watched AEW was when CM Punk and Adam Page had that match.
Right.
But I mostly just watch indie wrestling now, like GCW or Beyond or anything like that. I just watch it a lot.
Oh, I didn't get into that. I still watched a little bit of GC Dub.
I don't know. I just know it's I like GCW because they actually travel uh like they're a major company, and a lot of indie shows don't do that.
Right.
Like they're like going to the UK in like I think a month or something, and like the club
And
and
they have the spot in Texas and the spot they had in Georgia, I believe.
Atlanta, yeah, but just
They don't have a whole base.
yeah, basically they have a good fan base. Like they've brought in good people and all, but I don't know.
Mm.
It's like they've been literally a lot about all around the world. They've even ran in Japan, you know.
Yeah, and Japan had their own show, and it's like have multiple different
Like
versions to show that they definitely competition right there.
besides like maybe CZW or like maybe only a few other independent companies, what American independent pro wrestling promotion from the United States can say that they ran like not even one show in Japan or
That
more than
is
one shows in Japan?
that is a rare feat.
Like easily. And now they're just going to the UK now. It's just they're on the map nowadays.
Yeah, they got a lot of good wrestlers there.
I don't watch it now because I only watched it when he was there, but I really liked Atticus Cogar when he wrestled there.
Hmm.
But now they got rid of him, or no, he stopped going because of a drama that I don't know, or I kind of know of but don't really know of.
It's hard to tell.
There's a lot of drama going around nowadays in wrestling. It's just
So,
people have an ego for some reason.
yeah, that's always the downfall for some people. Mm. Oh Lord, man, it's almost 3:20.
Oh God. Uh, well, I
uh,
can't really sleep now because I have to wake up at like 5.
you're screwed, aren't you?
No, yeah, kinda.
What are you doing at 5?
I gotta go to Kentucky.
What's all the way to Kentucky?
To just drop off my cousins because they stayed here for like 2 weeks.
Ah, okay.
But
Yeah, you try to get some sleep, man. Try to.
I can get energy drinks probably on the way home or either there. I just know when I'm going there or whatever, I'm probably gonna sleep good. Maybe I don't know.
Hopefully. I know I have problems with my sleep.
Oh, I don't know. I, it's kind of a coincidence going off and on again where I just have trouble sleeping a lot.
Yeah, it happens. I know that's why I did this thing to help me sleep a bit. That's how I did video group calls and stuff. But since it's almost 3:21 now, I probably would end this and I'll talk to you later, Michael.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'll see
cause
ya later, I
yep,
guess.
yep.